shoulders and arms, go ahead and get out a light, moderate, and heavy set of weights for the work that we have ahead. You're gonna do 10 reps of everything. I need you just to count with me. I will count out loud. I will get us to 10, but if you're off my count slightly, that is fine. And likewise, if you have light weights at home and you're not feeling the fatigue by the 10th rep on the third set, I want you to think ahead a little bit, and maybe you need to do a few more reps while we're transitioning. Maybe you need to do 12 to 15 reps just to get to that muscle to fatigue. So I need you to listen to your body. You can always pause and play as you need to if you need to add in more reps. So we're gonna start with just a shoulder roll back, opening up the chest slightly, taking those shoulders up to the ears, roll them down and back, roll them down and back. You got it. We are starting with the shoulder press, so we're gonna start with the shoulder stretches and rolling these on out. Now let's take it on forward. So we're coming up to the ears and rolling down. Just a little shrug and a release. Shrug and release. Now let's go ahead and take a big arm, swim it back. Swim it back. So as you swim back, think about stretching that arm to the back wall, grazing the bicep right by your ear and taking it on back. Couple things, because you cannot see my feet right now, I did not put on my wide lens because you can see my upper body and that's what I want you to do right now. If you cannot see my feet, that's okay. My stances when I'm doing the work will either be feet hip width. Let's go ahead and round and open the chest, round the back, open the chest. My feet will be hip width, my knees will be slightly bent, and sometimes if I'm feeling in my back, I'm gonna stagger my stance. I like to stagger my stance a lot. That's most comfortable for me. I need you to figure out what's comfortable for you so that you can keep your core tight and support your back, okay? Let's go ahead and take an arm across. Drop the shoulder this time, okay? We don't want it up here. Drop that shoulder down. Grab the meaty, muscly part of that arm and take that arm across. And then let's switch to the other side. We're gonna go ahead and start with our shoulder presses. So you want your heaviest weights right now. We're gonna come out like goalposts. We're gonna do 10 reps, and then we're moving on, okay? So go ahead and grab those heavy weights. We're gonna rack them up, take them out wide, and we're pressing towards the ceiling for 10. The weights come slightly ahead of your eye gaze. So what I mean by that, side profile, is you're pressing slightly ahead of you. You're not pressing straight up or behind you. Does that make sense? And this weight should be heavy about now, okay? And give me one more. I silently counted in my head to 10. I hope that was 10. If not, count out your 10. Next up, switch out your weight to a little bit lighter. We're actually gonna drop that, so we're gonna do a broken T. You're gonna come up, together, open, drop. It's a rotation at the shoulder, close, and actually I'm gonna go even lighter than what I grabbed. So do a couple reps, you'll know really quick. A little bend in the knees, slightly forward with the chest. You're gonna come up, together, out. Oh, this is much better. And down, okay? Different move for many of you. Right here, shoulder rotation. You're using your shoulders to pop on up, okay? To guide the weight, don't pop it on up, guide that weight up. All right, broken T, elbows out to the side, elbows in line with your shoulders. Let's go. Up 1, close, down, up 2, close. Think about your elbows coming together in the front. If you need to drop your weight and go lighter, do it. That's 4, woohoo. Here's 5, this is challenging. Here's 6. Here's 7. Get those elbows up. 8, they're up high, shoulder height. 9, 10. All right, so I purposefully put that in there because it's gonna fatigue you really quick. We're going into a Y raise. You're just gonna take your hammerheads to the corners of the room and then lower to your thighs. So switch out the weights if you need to. And we've got 10 reps here. Let's go. Raise and lower. Raise and lower. Raise and lower. 4, squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. 5, 6, thumbs up. Hammerheads up. 7, 8, I'm counting terribly today. 9, 10. I talk too much and then I don't count. I think I can mentally count, but that's okay. If we do 10, 11, we'll live. All right, we are actually gonna come down to the mat, and so I'm gonna move you a little bit. We are coming into, actually I'm gonna come all the way back here so I don't have to move you and mess with the camera. I'm gonna come all the way back here in a side plank on my elbow. We're doing the same thing we did last week. You're coming down to an elbow. You're either stacking the feet or coming down to a knee. You're in a straight line all the way down. We're gonna take this weight to our thigh, raise it to our shoulder, and we're coming down 10 times. Ready, set, let's go. 10, lift, 9, lift, 8. We feeling this? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got one more right here, and 1. All right, switch it on over to the other side, and we're gonna do the same thing. Adjust your weight as needed, okay? So make sure you have a lighter weight nearby if you need it. Let's go up for 10, 9, 8, control it, 7, 6, 5, get that hip up, 4, we start drooping when we're in side plank, 3, 2, and last one right here. All right, go ahead and lower that weight, lower yourself down, and come back on up to standing. We're going back to the top. Now you know the moves, we're just gonna count them out. I'm not even gonna really cue you through form. You should know it right now, okay? Shoulder press. That's where we're starting. So go ahead and rack those weights. Goal post with the arms. Let's take it up for 10, 9, 8, control it, 7, no clanking at the top, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower those. Man, I think I'm going even lighter on this one, so let me grab my lightest weight, excuse me. I didn't have my lightest weights out because I didn't think I need them. I already did some shoulder work today. So broken T, ready, set, up, 1, close, up, 2, close. Connect the elbows together at the top right here, 3, slightly forward with the chest, 4, squeeze 5, squeeze 6. Aren't you glad I moved to the lighter weights? Did you move to lighter weights? 7, woohoo. 8, 9. Now listen, don't suffer through and have bad form. That was your last one. In the middle of a set, don't be afraid to drop the weights and grab a new set of weights to save yourself good form. Nothing's gonna happen in your body unless you have good form, okay? Let's go to our Y raises. V's, whatever you wanna call them, to the corners of the room. We're taking it up. 10, tap the thigh. 9, 8, extend those knuckles out. Straight arms. 7, 6, 5, just to shoulder height. 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh my goodness, these shoulders are going to be en fuego in just one more set. Okay, so we're going down to the ground again for our side plank lifts. I lost my, on the Y raises, elbows straight, painting an arch from your thigh to the corner of the room. So if you think about angles, I know I talk about angles a lot, but they really come in handy when you're working out. Even the angle here, your angle is just gonna be it's gonna be a piece of pie, a quarter circle right there. If you think about the arch that my arm is painting. Down on your side, lifting that hip up. You're either stacking the feet or on a knee. Ready, set, let's lift. 10, 9, control it on the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's your last one on this side. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Now we're gonna come back into side plank again. I snuck in some core work right at the end of 2 of these sets, okay? Just because I really like the exercises and I wanted to introduce them to you mostly. All right, here we go. Here's 10, 9, 8, control on the way down, 7, control on the way up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift those hips. Last one. I say lift those hips because I know they start drooping. After we start thinking about the shoulder and we're not thinking about the obliques, they start drooping. Okay, back to the top, shoulder presses again. So grab out your heavier weights again. We're gonna power through this. Go ahead and stack rack and let's press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Very good. Did you keep those elbows up at shoulder height? I certainly hope you did. We are moving on to the light weights. It's like broken T. I don't want to say like a motorcycle, like vroom, but it's not. When you ride a motorcycle, you're out here. Fun fact, I have a motorcycle license that I never really used. Okay, we're gonna come up, squeeze the elbows, there's 1. Up, squeeze the elbows, there's 2. Up, 3. Up, 4. All you're doing is rolling through that shoulder joint. 5. If this is uncomfortable to you, just stay at the top position and move in and out with the elbows. Here's 8. I think that was 7 right before that. If I skipped one, oops. 9. If I skipped one, do one more for me. Oh, these are 3s, you guys. It doesn't take that much with the sets that we were doing back to back, okay? Granted, I did some shoulder work before this. It still is gonna be heavy when you're using a 3-pound weight when you do those exercises. Okay, so coming on to our Y-fly. Ready, set. From the thigh to the corner of the room, paint your arch. Here's 10, 9, shoulder height. 8, drop those shoulders out of your ears. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. And then let's take it down to the mat to our side plank. This is the last of the shoulders. Oh my goodness. We're gonna move on to biceps from here. You're probably feeling kind of glad at this point that we're moving on to biceps. Those shoulders should feel warm. If they don't, you need a heavier weight. All right. And also, if you don't have a heavy weight, you're going to just hold time under tension, which just means that you're like, so for here, for example, you're gonna come up slower and down slower as we do the 10 if you don't have a heavy weight. Let's go ahead and start. Here's 10, 9, 8. If you don't have a heavy weight, you're just gonna take a different tempo than we do. Here's 6. Lift those hips, 5, 4, 3. You're doing great. 2. Last one right here. Let's switch sides. So if you have a lighter weight and you need to hold it a little bit longer and resist it a little bit longer, put more time under tension, you're still going as we transition. And then you get ready in transition when you're ready, okay? Here we go. Here's 10, 9. I have faith in you guys. You can count out your own reps. 8, 7, 6. Lift those hips. 5. Squeeze your midsection. 4. As you squeeze that shoulder. 3. Control on the way down. Control on the way up. There's 2. We got one more right here. And 1. All right. How are our boulder shoulders feeling? Very boulderish? start making that nice shoulder cap, that nice definition by doing what we just did, okay? That's the goal with those tank top arms, right? Your shoulders are gonna carry you through life when they're nice and defined. That defines you standing up tall with your posture and walking confidently into this world. Okay, W curls are next. Then we're doing a halfway up, press out to shoulder height, pull them back into your rib cage, back on down. From the front, it looks like this. Half curl, press out at shoulder height, pull back in, lower. Those are our first two moves, then we go into hammer curl. Hammer curl just means we're changing the direction of the weight. W curl, wide curl, that's what I call it, a W curl. 410, grab your heavy set of weights, elbows pinned into the sides, palms facing the corners of the room or the walls, depends on how much you can rotate out those arms. Ready, set. Here's 10 to the shoulder, 9, control it, 8, 7, if you have a lighter weight, come down slower, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch out the weights if you need to for the serve out curl. You will be incorporating your shoulders here, just to let you know. Ready, set, we come halfway, press out, pull in, there's 1. Halfway, press out, pull in, there's 2. Press, 3, lift, 4, press. Ooh, there's the shoulders. 5, 6, protect your back, staggered stance if you need to. 4, am I counting upwards or backwards? I don't know. There's 3 more. That's what I say, king collar. 2, woohoo, I think I need to go even lighter on that second set. Okay, hammer curls. So either stick with the same weight or change it out. Elbows are still pinned into your sides. You're just gonna take the hammerhead part of the weight to your shoulders and then back down, okay? Don't stop here. See a lot of people stopping before they hit their shoulders. Get it all the way. Pin in those elbows, ready, set, squeeze 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, stop swinging that weight. Control it, 3, 2, 1. I felt myself doing it too, so that's why I gave you that warning. Okay, so this is totally different. I'm gonna come to the back of my mat down here. We're coming into a side plank again on our elbow, but this time instead of lowering and lifting that weight, we're gonna do what we call a snatch. You're gonna pull it up, shoulder height, and then back down. You come up and down the same way. You just go out, you just come back down in reverse, okay? On my elbow, on my knee or stack my feet, I'm gonna take this weight straight down from my shoulder on the floor. I'm gonna pull the weight up towards my shoulder and snatch it up right in line with my shoulder. My arm is stacked right over my shoulder, yes? And then I come back down this way. So it's a reach, pull. Drop it, reach, pull. All right, let's go ahead and give it a whirl. Control it. Don't throw your body over while you're in plank. We're going for 10. Lower it. Tap the floor. 9. Tap the floor. 8. Tap the floor. 7. Tap the floor. 6. Straight up. 5. Row and then press it. 4. 3. 2. And the last one. So that works a lot of muscles in your body. It's not necessarily concentrated on biceps. We're working multiple things here. I did this on purpose. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side. So weight starts just underneath that shoulder. We snatch it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control that plank. 6, 7. Row it right up. 8. Tight to the body. 9. Last one. So do you see how you pull it across the body and then you drop it back down across the same way you came up? Pretty cool, right? Very cool move. All right, you should be feeling it through your bicep, your shoulder, and your back, okay? And your rear delt. So a little bit of shoulder snuck in there too. Coming back to W curls, wide curls. Let's go right into it. Ready, set. 10, 9, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, all the way to the shoulders. 5, all the way down. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, serve outs. I'm going even lighter on the second set. You choose what weight you're gonna use. Come up halfway, press it, pull back in. Let's go. 10, 9, the first one's an example. 8, 7, 6, get those shoulders out of your ears. 5, 4, 3, tuck those elbows in tight. 2, and last one. I know I chose the right weight because it was challenging me, but I felt like I could keep good form. Hammers, bicep hammer curls. Pin those elbows into your side. We're taking it up 10, 9, control it. I'm gonna show you when you don't control it what it looks like. Ready? You start swinging like this. 5, 4, pin those elbows in. 3, 2, 1. I've seen instructors in lead classes, no joke, like this. And that's not what you want to do. If you are in the habit of doing that, break it. Get out of that habit quick. All right, we're coming back to that side plank snatch. So on an elbow, on the floor. And the way you can see what you're doing is by either flipping your phone on video. You don't have to actually hit record, but put it on video and watch yourself. Find your reflection in a mirror, a television, or a picture frame. All right, here we go. Snatching it from the ground up. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze that shoulder blade in the back. 6, 5. Straight up from the body. 4, 3. It's a row snatch. One more. And let's switch sides. The way that I learned was really just by watching my reflection, and I feel that's really an important tool. It's the reason why group fitness classrooms have mirrors, and when you're personal training, there's mirrors in front of you. All right, because we want you to watch your form. Let's do the other side. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, and then come on up for your last set. Now I know the reason why I'm saying look in your reflection and I gave you examples at home is because you don't have the mirrors necessarily at home. So you do have a television nearby or a tablet, a phone that you can flip on reverse and watch yourself. We are going into wide curls. Keep yourself safe. Stagger your stance, a little bend in the knees if you need to, or feet hip width apart. Let's go ahead and pin those elbows in and curl. 9, 8, squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's come into those serve up curls next. So switch out the weights if you need to. I think I was using these. We're using these. All right, ready, set, halfway curl. Press it up to shoulder height. Pull it back in. There's 1. Curl, press. 2. Curl, press. 3. I'm really reaching those fingers away from me at my shoulder height. 5. We should feel these by 5. If not, switch the weight. 6. 7. You've got a platter. 8. 9. One more. We're coming into hammers next. So switch out the weights if you need to. Pin those elbows in tight. Remember what I said about swinging. There ain't no swang when we're hammer curling, okay? Curl 10. 9, control it. Squeeze that bicep. 7, 6, 5, 4, reps. One right here, coming down to our side plank. See, I told you I'd get better at counting if I stopped talking so much. I found my groove with counting. I'm sure you found your groove with the workout now, okay? So, get in that groove. Keep pushing strong for me. Let's snatch that weight on up. Here's 10. Tap it. 9. Tap it. Keep that weight close to the body. 7. 6. 5. Oops. And if you fall over, just get yourself back up again. 3, 2, 1. Switch into the other side. So I started watching my weight. Sometimes I can look at my weight and sometimes I can't because I lose my balance. Do what works for you. I try to look straight ahead. Here's 10. If you can though, you can watch that weight. 9, if you have good balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving on to triceps. We're gonna stay on the floor for triceps, so I'm moving you. You will need one heavy weight for tricep extensions. We're doing tricep push-ups. Oh my goodness, and I gave you a challenging plank exercise. All will be good in the world, I promise. All right, so I'm gonna move you so you can see my mat a little bit better because I'm gonna be down on the floor. There we go. And I'm gonna grab just one weight because we're doing single arm triceps after we do some tricep push-ups, okay? Let's go. I'm gonna move my little notes near me so I can see what I'm doing. First up, tricep push-ups. We are going to do tricep push-ups either on the knees or the toes for 10. I'm gonna show you a couple varieties of this, okay? This is just like when we do plyo, you're gonna walk your hands in really tight just underneath your shoulders so that they're really narrow and close to your body. Beginners, see how I'm in tabletop? You're gonna start in tabletop. You're gonna come down, lower your chest, keep your elbows pinned in tight, and you're gonna do this 10 times, okay? Your butt's gonna be up in the air, you'll be fine, I promise. Intermediates, you've maybe done tricep presses before, tricep push-ups. You're going to take your knees to knee plank. This is where I like to be for 10 reps at a time. Masters, my advanced people, can come on up to their toes and plank, okay? But triceps are a different beast. They're very different than regular push-ups. So on your knees, you're gonna lower your chest, press back up. Now I went really far down, my chest is just hovering over the mat, and then I come back on up. If you can't go down that far, start here, just a couple inches, okay? But I want those elbows tucked in tight so you're working the back of the arm, the tricep. We have 10 reps right here. In tabletop, on your knees or on your toes. Let's go. Count out your own 10, because we're all gonna pace this differently. Woohoo! Oh, fight for it. Now something that's gonna want to happen with your body is you're going to want to come from your elbows tucked in tight to a chicken wing. All right, you gotta fight for it. And if you don't make it to 10, that's okay, I forgive you, you'll be fine. We're gonna go ahead into a kneeling, single arm tricep extension. So you're going to take one leg, bend it, take your elbow on that thigh. You're gonna hike this other weight up nice and high. You see how high I can get it because I'm down low. And then I'm gonna extend and squeeze. Extend and squeeze, 10 times on each arm. Keep that elbow in tight. I want there to be no space between your arm and your rib cage. Ready, set, hike it. Let's go. 10, squeeze, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch into the other side, and then we're going into plank work. For the triceps, because the tricep push-ups are so intensive, I only had us do two exercises for this one, but don't worry, that plank's gonna get our triceps too. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, get that elbow up. 7, 6, squeeze 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you find yourself just throwing that weight, it's too light. I need you to hold for a second at the top, then lower it. That will help you get a little more tension. Okay, we're going into a reverse plank knee pull. What, for 10? It's true, we're doing it. You're gonna take your fingertips pointed towards your butt. You're going to keep your hands just underneath your shoulders, lift your butt up off the floor. Hold here, or pull a knee in for 10 times with me. Ready, set, we're alternating knees. We go 10, 9, dig those heels on the floor, 8, 7, get those hips up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are you feeling this? The entire backside and your triceps. Maybe not so much in your core with that knee pull like we thought. All right, coming back to your tricep presses, 10 reps, do 10 if you can. I mean, if you need to, come to this tabletop. If you can, stay on those toes. Mix it up for yourself. Just go ahead and start, count out your 10. All right, remember tabletop is here. And even if you started on your knees, you might need to move to tabletop, that's fine. I do it all the time when I need to. And remember, try to lower the chest and keep those elbows in tight without giving me the chicken wings. No chicken wings. All right, you done with your 10? Did you get to 8 and fall on your face? Sometimes that happens and it's okay. That means you push to fatigue. It's a good thing. Some of you might be able to do more than that. Go for it. Okay, let's go ahead and get that weight ready for tricep extensions. Squeeze at the top, hike up that elbow. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Notice that while my elbow is on my thigh, my back is straight. There is no kink or curve in it. I'm straight. See that how it's straight? You do that too with your back. Hike up the weight, kick it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to reverse plank. You're either holding the reverse plank or doing the knee pull. Dig your heels into the floor. Fingertips face your butt. I'll allow you to angle it out slightly if you need to. Otherwise, have them face your butt. Dig those heels in, hands on the shoulders, lift the booty up, and let's pull 10, 9, 8, 7, hips up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you feel that in your hamstrings, your booty, and your calves? I do. Coming into tricep push-ups again. 10 of them. Get ready, get set, and go. Whatever way you're doing them. Hang in there. Push back in child's pose if you need to stretch, and then finish your set. 30 of these is a lot of work. I did it on purpose. And let's say you did 5. That is fine, as long as you pushed yourself to fatigue. Let's go ahead and do our tricep extensions. You should be done with those by now. If not, finish them up, catch up to us. Ready, set, last set of these. Hike it up, 10, 9, squeeze at the top, 8, get that elbow up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. You know what, I need to talk to you about this too. Just because you lift with heavy weights does not mean that you're gonna bulk up like the Hulk, okay? As a female, we do not produce the hormones and we do not take the supplements to gain muscle mass to make us huge. What we're doing when we lift heavy weights is shredding that muscle to tone it and make it tighter when it repairs. Let's go ahead and hike up that weight and kick it on back. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There are so many benefits to lifting weights. You need to lift them, especially as you age. It helps with bone density, it helps with your posture, and muscle will burn fat all day long. okay? Cardio only gets you through so much. Muscle burns fat all day long. So as your muscle is repairing all day long, it takes energy. Does that make sense to you? The more energy that your body needs to repair, the more you're burning throughout the day. So lifting weights and strength training is very important. If you are afraid of it, stop being afraid of it, embrace it, love it, and feel empowered by it. Fingertips coming on in, lift up into plank. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for some core work? That was a little snippet of it. We've got 3 moves. We're gonna come to a plank. We're gonna do a knee tap, alternating knees 10 times. So what you're gonna do, I think I'm done with these gloves, is you're gonna come into a plank. I'll give you 2 options here. Wide stance with the feet. You're gonna take your opposite hand to the opposite knee, opposite hand, opposite knee. If you're on your knees, you're just gonna tap a thigh, the opposite thigh, okay? So I just gave you 2 options. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, and let's go. 10, 9, try not to rock your hips or dip your hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you keep your butt flat? I looked and peeked at mine, it was flat. Should have been. All right, coming onto our backs, we're coming into scissors. You will do hands behind the ears, elbows nice and wide, one leg up, one leg out. We're gonna reach and then switch, reach and switch. I'm gonna count 10 on each side, so it'll end up being 20 total, okay? But I'm gonna go 10, 10, 9, 9, ready, set. One leg up, one leg down. Here's 10, 10, 9, point those toes, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Coming back to, actually I'm gonna stand up and you're gonna lose my head. We're gonna do a full forward walk out to down, to inch to plank, so it's gonna be an inchworm is what I call it. We're gonna go down dog plank, walk it on back. My head's gonna cut off, I promise I'm still here. Actually, no, we're just gonna leave it. Okay, head's cut off. From here, you're gonna see me fold at my hips, hello. Hands come down, walk to inchworm, press, down dog, pipe the hips, come back to plank, walk it back. Roll it on up to the top. We're gonna do that again, okay? Let's do 5 of these. So fold, walk it on out, down dog, plank, walk it on back. Pipe the hips, tilt the pelvic towards your chin. There's 1. Let's go ahead and come 2. Walk it on out, hands under the shoulders, pipe down dog, plank, walk it on back. This was number 2. Fingertips are forward as you walk it on back. Fingertips are forward as you walk it on out. Here's 3. Down dog pike, plank, hike up those hips as you come back. Let's do 2 more. Fold. Fingertips forward, walk it on out. Down dog, roll through the shoulders, pike the hips, and then walk it on back. What I want you to think about are all the hinges you're doing right now. Hinge at the hips, walk it on out. Hinge at the shoulders, hips, and ankles right here. Come back to your plank and walk it back. Woohoo! I like those, especially after all the arm work we just did. Now we're coming back to plank knee taps. I shouldn't sit down. Come on, into your high plank, and let's tap it out. 10, 9, 8, try not to dip your hips. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over for scissors. Get that booty down on those planks. I checked myself again. My booty was straight. We were all good. Were you all good? Find your reflection and see. Elbows out wide, fingertips behind the ears. Scissor those legs. Reach for that toe and then switch. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Moving along here. All right, back up on your feet. Inchworms for 5. Repeat this set. We stretch out. We're done. Let's work our bodies. Let's finish strong. Let's get this core nice and tight. Standing at the edge of your mat. Ready, set, fold the hips. Hello. Walk it on out. 2 plank. Pike up, down dog. Plank. Walk it on back. And as you walk it on back, I want you to think about tilting your pelvic, drawing your belly button on in. Fold. Walk it out to plank. Core tight. Hands on the shoulders. Pike, down dog. Plank. As you walk back, tilt your hips. Squeeze your belly. Fold right here. Walk it on out. Down dog. Plank. Pike. Walk it on back. That was number 3. 2 more to go here. Fold. Walk it on out to plank. Fingertips forward. You all want to cheat and turn your hands all sorts of ways. Keep those fingertips forward. Weight in the palms of your hands. If you have wrist issues, I give you permission. Keep your thumbs out. Walk on your knuckles like a gorilla. Come on up. And then walk back. That was it. Coming back down. 2 plank. So if you need to use knuckles, thumbs out. It's just a remedy for the time being until your wrist gets strong enough to hold your body weight. You need to build the strength of your wrist, so you need to keep working on fingers forward, palms on the floor. Here we go. Speaking of fingers forward. Fingertips spread nice and wide. Palms of your hands into the mat. Wide stance with the feet. Let's go ahead and either thigh tap with a knee plank or thigh tap on high plank. That was 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip it over for scissors. We got this. All right. 10, 10, 9, 9. Remember how I counted out. So fingertips to the temples, back of the head. If you want to, you can put your fingertips here to help keep your elbows out wide. That's important to me, so I know that your chest is lifted and we're reaching for that foot. Here we go. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Done with those. Last set of inchworms, and I'm gonna rise you up because I don't like my head being cut off. That's no fun. Might be fun for you if I made you mad and all today. All right, so here we are. Walk it on out. Let's go. 5 reps, that's it. Fold. Fingertips forward, hands land under the shoulders. Down dog. Plank. Walk the hands back. Tilt the pelvic and really engage that core. Fold again. Walk it on out. 2 plank, fingertips forward. Down dog. Plank. Walk it on back. Squeeze on the way up there. Fold again. Here's 3, if I'm correct. We might end up doing 6, and that's fine. Walk it on back. 2 more times. Fold. Stretch out those legs on the way down. Pike up, down dog. Come back to plank. Walk the hands back. At top, I want you to roll up, squeeze the booty in the back, squeeze your core, and let's do it one more time. Down and out. Fingertips wide. Down dog. Plank. Walk it on back. Roll it on up. You nailed it. You did awesome. Way to go. Feeling it all in our upper body again. So even though we took a little break from it during the core work, it's back. Shoulders were worked. Biceps were worked. Triceps were worked. Core was worked. Let's go ahead and do some stretching. Open up that chest, which will open up the shoulders. Now watch what I just did. I rolled them down and back, and then pulling down and back, opening up the chest, opening up the shoulder. Whew, we did it. You did an awesome job. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure that you don't forget to stretch. I do it often. It's not a good habit, and you end up stretching later because you forgot to stretch now, or you didn't make time to stretch now. So go ahead and open that chest, take an arm across, drop the shoulder, and really open it up. So I want you to pull a little bit. Give yourself an arm hug. Reward yourself for that great work you did. Awesome job. I'm seeing strong arms, fist pumps, because you're feeling kind of like a rock star right now. And you should feel like your arms are swole, like your arms are like jello. And then tomorrow you're gonna wake up and remember that you did this, because you'll feel that soreness in a very good way. It's a good kind of sore. It just kind of tells you that you did the work today, which is awesome. Take that arm over the top, pat yourselves on the back, give it a little bit of pressure so you open up this tricep right here, okay? Back of the arms, switch sides, and then we're gonna open up our obliques a little bit by just taking our arms up and over and then arching towards the corner of the room. So where the ceiling meets the wall, that's where I want your arms to aim. And then switch, and we'll do the other side. There you go. Oh, that's the one. That's the side every time. And then I want you to come center, slightly lean back, look towards the ceiling. So from here to here, arch back just a little bit, release, fold it on forward, inhale up to the top. I may have gotten cut off a little bit there, that's okay. Inhale, go drink some water, go eat some good food, some good fuel. Take care of yourselves today. Thank you so much for joining me, and have an awesome rest of your day.